Alright, welcome to the new video. It's probably going to be a shorter one because I thought this box was going to be a bit bigger. It also said it was a holiday box. It's from 2022, but I got it for a decent price. I honestly thought it was going to be bigger. It's about the same size as all the other boxes that just came today. Well, literally like 30 minutes ago. So it includes one pack of 70 card sleeves, which is pretty nice, from one of 6 designs to collect. I'm assuming that's these designs right here, plus 4 packs of ultra rare cards, 5 cards per pack, meaning there's only going to be 20 cards, and there's 103 cards to collect and play, which is underneath that. As you can see, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG 2022 holiday box, new, but it's not in Konami wrapping like the Metal Raiders that came with it today that I purchased. Or what's going to be the next video for Christmas, the Bonanza 25th collection, or quarter century Bonanza. Figured since Christmas is the 25th, 25, we'll do a little holiday box celebration in between, and it'll be all good. So we're going to get into this. It's a little concerning that it's not in wrapping, and that glue looks a little suspicious. But we're gonna be optimistic. Oh, I think I'm opening it. Sit down. Yeah, optimistic. Considering these were on top, and these were on below, instead of all being together. That's not suspicious at all. Ooh, cool card sleeve. Not bad. I wonder if it's all different or all the same. But we only have 4 packs here, so we're gonna get right into it. I did not look up whatever be in this card pool for the 103 cards. I just thought, hey, holiday, decent price, might as well try it out. Sword Soul of Moyi. It's a worm effect monster. I had a version of this card from the original card sets when I was a kid. Calibek, the Ancient Vanguard. Although this seems to have a lot more effects, this is probably a retrain. Hopefully the audio is okay. The cord to the XLR mic did kind of get a little bent, so I'm hoping it's not like fritzing out. I think that might have been part of the issue for the last video, besides me just being a little under the weather. Anyways, Sword Soul Assessment. Okay. Elder Entity Nest Ents. Mary Fusion. Sword Soul Supreme Sovereign Chengi? I'm probably butchering that last bit of it. But it's a worm synchro monster. Since it's such a short, I'm just going to open up the packs and we can go over some of the cards that look a little bit more interesting. Since that was... Wow. Okay. I'm going to set that one off to the side because that one's really hard to open. And I don't... Same with that one. Yeah, see, that's how it is. I put barely any effort into it, like the first pack. And those were the 2 that were down below. Evenly matched. Last held by Destiny. Yeah, no. Last held by Destiny. I thought I misread that. A Predaplant. My brain is telling me one thing to say, but then the rest of me is like, that's not how you pronounce it. And then I try to pronounce it and my tongue gets tied. So, Ambilowell Ellis. That's what I'm going to say, even though it's probably wrong. Correct me if I am. Just say yes or no. Sky Strike Mech Window Archer. And then Sky Striker Ace. Shinjuku? Shinjuku. Now let's try to open these ones that are... Alright, that's not happening. Honestly, just trying to see if they're like re-glued or resealed. It doesn't seem that way, but Jesus, are they tough to try and open. So, well, I guess I'll just try and open them the shitty way. Craziest part is I don't think I have a pair of scissors in my room. Ooh, whoa, hello. Lackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. That's actually a very nice card to pull here. Don't know if he's in the card pool or what any of their pricings are, but nice. Ooh, and I got a Sky Striker token. Fun fact, I think I only have 2 or 3 token cards in total, and 2 of those came with an actual structure deck, so I don't ever get many tokens. Gonzo match? Gozen match? I think, maybe? Ooh. Shenryu Solitaire? Soul Sword Strategist Longui. I am probably butchering these names, and I am so sorry. If I try opening it from the other side. Oh, yeah, the other side worked pretty well. Oh, wait, did I? No, I don't think so. I think I opened all the other ones from the top. Anyway, we got it open. Another evenly matched. Another Caleb, the Ancient Vanguard. Hello, you look new. Light Imprisoning Mirror. Hey, we got another token. I probably shouldn't be as excited at tokens as I am. Dark Soul token. This card can be used as a Dark Soul token. Cool. I hope you can use it as other tokens as well. A hero lives. And that card. So now I guess we'll go through and start reading some of the card effects. For a hero lives, if you control no face-up monsters, pay half your life points, special summon 1 level 4 lower elemental hero from your deck. That, okay. Kinda seems like a card you might play when you're desperate. Not something I'd want to play at the beginning of a match. Negate all light monster effects activated on the field or in the graveyard. This seems pretty good if you're going up against like a deck that runs Honest, or potentially even a Blue Eyes deck, because I'm pretty sure most of those cards are light monsters. Let's take a gander at some of these cards. Evenly matched. At the end of the battle phase, if your opponent controls more cards than you do, you can make your opponent banish cards from their field face down so they control the same number of cards as you do. If you control no cards, you can activate this card from your hand. One tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monster cards. For each banished card, this card gains 100 attack and defense, and monsters your opponent controls lose 100 in attack defense. If this card would be destroyed by card effect, you can banish 1 card from your graveyard instead. If a card or cards is banished except by during damage step, you can banish 1 card. You can banish 1 card each from both your opponent's field and graveyard. you can only use this effect of this dude once per turn. Basically, keeping him alive gives him more power. At least that's what I took from it from banishing cards. One synchro monster plus one Xyz monster. Okay, that's... I don't actually think I've seen a fusion that requires just those materials. Must be special summon from your extra deck by sending the above cards you control to the graveyard. Once per turn, you can special summon one level 4 monster from your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. You can only special summon Elder Nithis once per turn. Okay. Target one face-up monster you control, banish up to 5 Sword Soul cards and/or worm monsters from your graveyard. And if you do that, monsters gain 300 attack for each card banished this way. If this card is banished, you can special summon one Sword Soul token, Wyvern Tuner Water level 4 attack 0 defense 0. While the token is in your monster zone, the player who summoned it cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except synchro monsters. You can only use each effective Sword Soul assessment once per turn. Assessment? Assignment? No, assessment. Take the tokens out because... Alright. Doing good. A lot of reading, but it's okay. I need to read. I usually listen to audio much more than I read. If a card is sent from the hand or deck to your opponent's graveyard, except during the damage step, you can target one special summon monster your opponent controls, special summon this card from your hand, then return that monster to the field. If this card is sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. Each player sends the top 5 cards from their deck to the graveyard, or their entire deck if less than 5. Okay, wow, that's crazy. Then, if Exchange of the Spirit is in your graveyard, you can set one trap from your graveyard. You can only use each effect of Kelebek, the Ancient Vanguard, once per turn. If this card is normal or special summon, you can reveal one Sword Soul card or Wyvern monster in your hand, special summon one Sword Soul token, Wyvern Tuner, Water level 4, attack 0, defense 0. While this token is in the monster zone, players who summoned it can not special summon monsters except from the extra deck, except for synchro monsters. If this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can draw one card. You can only use each effective Sword Soul Mio once per turn. Okay, so this is good to facilitate drawing with the synchros. Now this dude, you can tribute one zombie monster, special summon one zombie tuner, 0 defense from your deck. If this card is banished, you can target one of your banished Shirui monsters except this dude, or up to two instead of whatever that is in the quotations, is on the field, special summon them. You can only use each effect of this dude once per turn. You can discard one other Sword Soul card or one other Worm monster, special summon this card from your hand. Then you can special summon one Sword Soul token, Wyvern Tuner Water level 4, attack 0, defense 0. Seeing a pattern here. Basically, when it's in your monster zone, player who summoned it can't special summon monsters from their extra deck unless it's a synchro monster, and if this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can inflict 1200 damage to your opponent, you can only use each effective Sword Soul this dude once per turn. Goes in match. Each player can only control one attribute of monster. Send all other face-up monsters they control to the graveyard. Zone control. Then Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. Warrior effect cannot be normal summon / set, must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing one light and one dark monster from your graveyard. Once per turn, you can activate one of these effects. Target one monster on the field, banish it. This card cannot attack the turn this effect is active. If this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it can make a second attack in a row. Good card. Always been a good card. Then we get the Sky Striker Asensu. It's a Link 1 monster, really. One non-water Sky Striker Ace monster. Monsters your opponent control lose 100 attack and defense for each spell card in your graveyard once per turn during the damage phase. If this card was special summoned this turn, you can add one Sky Striker spell from your deck to your hand with a different name from the cards in your graveyard. You can only special summon one Sky Striker Ace Shizuku once per turn. So I have yet to fully use Link monsters like the way that they were intended to. I've used, I think, 2 in one deck before, and those were just because the deck has a surplus of monsters you can easily summon. So it was just easy to get them off the board and have material. And I think it was like for Borreload Dragon. Sky Strike Mecha, Window Anchor. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, target one face-up effect monster on the field, negate that face-up monster's effect until the end of the turn. Then if you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, you can take control of that monster until the end phase. Predator Plant, 2 Predator Plant monsters. If this card is fusion summoned, you can add one Predator Plant monster or one Predator spell / trap from your deck, grave, or face-up extra deck to your hand. You can target one monster your opponent controls with a Predator counter or one monster you control, tribute it, and if you do, special summon one Predator Plant monster from your deck. You can only use each effect of Predator, whatever this dude is, Abomination, I'm going to say, once per turn. I'm really thinking I'm going to have to start making a Predator Plant deck for how many Predator cards I have. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy the one monster your opponent controls with the highest attack, your choice if tied. And if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack. Then, if Exchange of the Spirits is not in your graveyard, you take damage equal to the damage they took. If this card is sent from your hand or deck to the graveyard, you can target one level 4 Earth Fairy monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use each effect of Blast held by Destiny once per turn. And that is everything that was in this pack. Like I said, a little bit of a shorter one, even though we're only at 20 minutes. That's because I read everything. And now the card sleeves. I'm struggling to a little bit better. So I'm taking it. This is more Sky Strike monsters. Oh, Sky Strike monster, I should say. Guess there's 5 more of these to collect, but I don't really think I'm going to purchase another one of these boxes. It's cool, don't get me wrong. It's just not exactly what I had in mind when it said holiday. I know there's not too many holiday monsters, but hey, it wasn't bad. I got some more card sleeves, which is nice. Now I can make a new deck and put these in there. So the next video that should be going up I'm gonna have go up on Christmas, and that'll be the Bonanza quarter century because 25 and 25. And then after that, it's probably going to be the Legendary Deck 2 collections with Yugi, Kaiba, and Joey. And then it's going to be the Metal Raiders. But if you guys think of anything else in the meantime, write a comment down below suggesting what you think I should open for booster packs or boxes or even tins, because I was thinking about getting a few more tins. So just let me know in the comments down below what you think about that basic stuff, and let me know what card you think was good, and maybe suggest a deck idea, because I really do want to. Now I have so many more cards than I did before. That I was going to make a couple more decks. So just let me know like what type of deck and stuff like that. Since I got some Metal Max cards from Rage of the Abyss, I wanted to make a new Red Eyes deck, thinking that would be cool. So yeah, let me know down below. Like, comment, subscribe, do what you want to do. I prefer a comment over practically anything, honestly. Just giving me some feedback. Enjoy your holidays, and see you in the next one.